Hello everyone, welcome to Prickles Gaming. We are starting a little new thing here on Sundays. We're going to call it Series Sunday, and it's basically just going to be mini series of different games that I want to play that are different than like the full series that you see during the weekdays. So for this first one, I wanted to jump into a game that I haven't played in a while, but I really enjoy when I have played it. That is Foundation. So we're going to start a new game here. We're gonna pick map. I don't know. What do we want to pick here? What the Valley? And let's start the game. So for those of you who don't know, Foundation is like a medieval city builder type of game. So you have a group of people with you, and you start and you build the city and you help them grow, and it's a cool game. You'll see how it works, but it's not a grid-based city builder, which is what really makes it unique. So let's jump into things here. Okay, so we need to purchase our first territory here, and this will be kind of our base of operations. And where we start up before we can buy more territories as our village grows, but this will really be our main hub for the time being. So we got some cool spots. Edge of the map over here. Let's see, where do we want to go? I'm thinking maybe right here, almost in this little bay type of area. This is a cool spot. Let's go here. Alright, so we need to build our city center. That's one of the first things we need to do. So, I think we drop that maybe right around here. Perfect. And now we need a builder's workshop. That's pretty foundational to doing everything, and pun intended there. But so this will allow us to assign settlers to build, and they will build the buildings that we tell them to do around our village. So let us put this how about right over here. Perfect. And let's get things going. We're going to assign a couple of builders. And now we are going to build a lumber camp. And this will chop down trees for us. So I'm thinking we will put that over here. And we will start building our lumber camp. So you'll see our builders are starting to get to work going to build the lumber camp, and you see how, natural your cities will develop. You'll watch as the people move from spot to spot, they will wear down the grass, and you'll have paths built, and those basically become your roads. So really, really cool the way that it works, in my opinion. Um, Let me assign a woodcutter. I'm gonna assign two, actually. And then I want them, and this is going to look a little weird. You'd think you would assign it closer to where they are, but I want this patch of wood over here to be cleared out. So I'm going to assign them to come over here, especially in the start of the game when we don't need a ton of wood. It's better for them to walk further now. Okay. So now I need to produce some berries, which we are going to do by getting a gathering hut, which we can put right over here, right next to our patch of berries. And our builders will get to work taking the wood from the lumber mill and using it to build the gathering hut, and then we can assign a villager there. Okay, let's assign someone to gather for us. perfect. We've got some berries coming in now. Alright, now, next step is to build a granary. And we are going to put that pretty close to the town center, but we don't want to put it right in the middle of the town by any means. So let's put that right here. And you'll see why we don't want to put it right in the town center. This will eventually become our market, and so we want it to be close to the market, but we don't want it to be taking up spots where we could have people setting up stalls. So I believe, if I'm seeing correctly, that is our stone there. Sorry, I'm kind of like zooming into the trees. I'm trying to find out where our stone is. I think I see it back in there. I'm going to want to get that set up sooner rather than later. So I might go ahead and do that now, while we have a little bit of downtime. Let's get that set up. And we need the stone cutter set up anyway, because we need the stone to make the granary. So, works out. Can also assign construction of a well, and I always, it doesn't look the best when you zoom in, but I always like to put the well right at the town center. It gives us good coverage. It also just, in my opinion, looks pleasing. It makes sense as the center of a town, the well and the market, in my opinion. So I definitely want the builders, or not the builders hut, the stone camp to be done first, so I'm going to set that as a priority. Our builders will get to work on that. We've got the stonecutter camp. Perfect. Let's assign a miner. No resources to extract. That is because we do not have the stone painted in an extraction zone. So let us make sure we get that in there. There we go, right there. So yeah, I don't know how many episodes I plan on making this series. Maybe 4 or 5. We'll build the city up to a little bit of maturity here. You start from literally nothing, and you go from there. But I'll give it a couple of weeks of episodes, you know, a few Sundays in a row, and then we'll move on to another game. The way that it's going to work is, you know, kind of the Monday through Friday will be the whatever game I'm pushing through the most. So that'll be your daily Let's Plays. And then Saturdays is whatever I want to play, more or less. And then Sunday will be an alternate series that's a little bit less of a focus, is the plan. So we're 1 stone short here of finishing off the granary. Let's think about what else we're going to need here soon. We are going to need a market. So we'll go ahead and build a couple of stalls here. I'm saying that is too far from... So what if we move this in more? I think that might be the solution. There we go. So we still have 2 workers unassigned, and that's intentional. We're going to need 1 on the granary, and then we're going to need 1 on the market. So it's kind of how you would need to assign your first set of villagers for the most part. Going to assign construction of a sawmill here shortly. I think we'll put that over here. Let's put that right there. Let's not start the construction yet, but we'll get it in position. I want this well built, and I want the market built first, so... And we need to start storing the berries. There we go. Okay, our market is all done. We need to sell our berries at the market now. Perfect. Okay. So now we need to try to get new people to move here, which we have all the prerequisites met. We just need our people to come to the market, buy some of the berries that have been harvested, and that will increase their happiness because they're able to get food. So we're also starting to clear out some space. The reason why I'm clearing all this out over here is because a couple reasons. I think this will be where most of our housing is, over here right next to the coast. You don't want to put it too close to your industrial buildings. That gives them a penalty, and they also don't like being in the woods. So, gotta kind of walk the balance there. Alright, I think it's time we order the construction of the sawmill. Alright, so we got 2 more villagers. And a message from the kingdom. The kingdom recognizes our efforts in establishing the settlement. Great. And let's assign some of this as residential zone to give people the ability to start building some houses. Perfect. Getting our first house under construction. We need to unlock the warehouse. Done. We'll get the bailiff's office while we're at it. And then to promote our first villagers, we need to build the manor. But we can also assign construction of our warehouse here. I think we put it right here in the heart of our industrial zone. Would be a good spot to put it. I think what makes sense is if we drop the Lord's Manor maybe right around here. Get the front door in there. Now, we got the sawmill built, so let's assign somebody to the sawmill. And we need to unlock our first trade route, which will need 20 planks to be able to do that. Okay. So let's make sure we're prioritizing the construction of our warehouse here. That's going to be key. I think we're really short on planks here, so I'm just going to assign this other villager to be a carpenter for right now, so we can at least get out of this plank deficit. Alright, so things are coming along here. I'm getting the manor built. We need some more housing so we can get more immigration. But generally speaking, people are pretty happy. Continuing to clear out this forest over here while we finish up the manor. There we go, the Lord's Manor has been built. We need to assign the core to be a great hall. And now we can promote some villagers. There we go. And we've unlocked some new stuff. We can get a wooden keep. Cool. So my plan is to actually build the keep over here, right at this point. I'll start its construction over there. The house is upgrading, awesome. We really need the extra residential space so we can get more immigration in here. So any more housing is going to be good. So the keep is pretty expensive. 75 planks is a lot, but we're over halfway there already. I guess we've been making quite a few, so. Really like to see people build another house here. We got plenty of open space. Maybe I'll give a little spot here for somebody to build. See if they take me up on that offer. Ah, we got another villager. Nice. Let's assign them to be a transporter. And let us start storing planks here. We need 20 planks to be able to establish the trade route. And we're getting another house as well. Awesome. So what's really cool about these buildings, like the manor and the keep and whatnot, is we can make extensions onto the buildings by, adding on more pieces, and they'll come through and they'll build. And you can assign the different rooms to do different things. You'll see what I'm talking about as we get a little bit deeper into this playthrough. It actually is really cool and really customizable what you could do with some of these bigger buildings. Got another villager. Let's assign them to the woodcutting plant. Make sure we keep our supply of wood coming in good here. It's a long walk, but it's worth it to clear out these woods here so we have room to build. You can just put the buildings down right inside of them, but then it deletes out the trees, and I'd rather be able to harvest the wood for our own use than for it to be given, just destroyed completely. So I think soon enough here it's going to be time for us to build our church. Trying to decide where I think I want to build it. I think I might build it right around here, to be quite honest. Although that is quite big. But if we do something like this, that looks pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and see if we can't save up 20 planks here to make sure that we can open up this trade route. I think that's pretty important here so we can start bringing in more tools. It also, I believe, gives us free territory, which is something we are definitely going to want. So that'll be worthwhile. Thinking we'll take this territory here because this has fish, and fish are great. Good source of food. Okay, there we go. We've unlocked the trade route. Got more promotions available. Let's go for it. Now we need to set up our first trade route. So, we're going to make sure we... I think we actually need to do it from here. Here we go. Alright, how do we set up the trade route? Allow tools to be oh, here we go. I just missed the button. Okay. So, let us make sure that we always have, let's say, 10 tools on hand. And we will sell when we have 25 planks. So we're going to set that and set that. Perfect. And now we can resume production of the keep and of the church. And we have the free territory, so let's go ahead and grab this one right over here. Let's paint this stuff up as extraction zones. So our woodcutters will come over and cut down these trees for us so we can make up some more space. This will be some nice housing real estate here for sure. Alright, our church is going up. Our keep is close. We need our transporter to go and buy us some tools as soon as possible. We have another villager unemployed. Okay, cool. I think this would be a good time to start developing our farm. So I'm going to have them extract just a little bit over here. We're going to buy one of these territories. I'm thinking this one here. We need to hit 500 gold is the issue, and our capacity is 500, so... but we just bought a bunch of tools, so that's going to have to wait. We have an envoy requested an audience. 30 berries to the kingdom. Oh, okay. This is a good opportunity for us to work towards unlocking the fisher's hut. Yeah, so let's support the people. We need to accumulate 30 berries, so we'll assign another forager here. And then I also want to edit this building. I want to add on a wooden extension outside here, so we can store some extra gold. And our keep is close to completion. We just need the two tools there. This house is being upgraded. Things are looking good. We have high levels of immigration here, lots of jobs, lots of happiness, and lots of residential space, so perfect. Let's build a wheat farm here. Get another villager. Perfect. I think we could use somebody else on the stone cutter. I need to keep an eye on our berries here, because we are close to the 30 that we need to complete this quest. And we are no longer closer to 30. How many do we have in here, though? So that's the thing, is a lot of them are at the market, so... we almost need to stop selling for a second. It's not going to make our people very happy, that's for sure, but... oh, I hope we didn't just lose all those berries by converting the people over. Oh man, that was not what I wanted to have happen. Okay, we've completed the wooden keep though, so that's good. We just need to get these berries as fast as possible here. Let me just not even give you an option to... yeah, you're paused anyway, so okay. So we'll store these berries. People are going to start having issues with not having food here, but hopefully we can get the berries fast enough to where it doesn't matter. Oh wow, we got 2 villagers, awesome. Let's get one more here. And... where else can we assign one? We can assign one to the wheat farm once it's done. And our church is complete. Perfect. Our berry pickers are working as fast as they can here. People are starting to get a little bit upset about not having food, though, so we need to get up to 30 quick so we can complete this quest. We got 28 berries, 2 more, 1 more. Where did our carrier go, our transporter? We just need 1 more berry. There we go. He's got it. Perfect. Okay. Let's unpause the selling here. Make sure we get these berries sold again. I'm gonna get people happy with me again. Promotions are available. Let's promote everybody here. And let's not promote to commoner just yet. We will save that for a little while. I want to at least get the wheat farm up and running. Okay, so... let's start with this area here for some crop fields. And we can assign this wood extension to be a treasury. So now you can see we have higher gold capacity, which is exactly what we need. So now we just need to save up enough coins to get 500 so we can buy this next piece of property over here. We could set up our bread farm and whatnot. Um, let's see, do we have any more estates that we can buy? We can get the walls, that's good. Okay, and the rustic church, additional parts, cool. Gives us some more customization options on the church. We've upgraded our Lord's Manor slightly. Our keep is here. We don't have anybody in it right now. That's okay. We don't have soldiers yet. But I think this is going to be a good spot for us to stop for now, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Series Sunday covering Foundation. And this has been Prickles Gaming, and I will see you all next weekend for the next episode of this series.